Hi everyone! As you can tell, I'm not outside off an adventure. I'm actually in the garage today and I'm going to have a different kind of fun. I received some LED turn signal lights from LED Factory Mart. If you remember a while back, they actually sent us a replacement headlight, LED headlight that we installed and showed you how quick and easy it was. We actually loved the headlight, and so now we're going to show you how quick and easy it is that we can change out the turn signals that they've sent us. So before I get started, I do want to go ahead and turn the bike on, and I want to show you a before picture of what our original incandescent lights look like, and then I'll be able to show you an after we install the new ones. So let's go ahead and turn on the bike. Let me get down here so I can turn the key on. Okay, that's what our current lights look like. There's the turn signal. As you can see, they're visible, but you know, they're not going to be as bright as what's going to be after I install. Let's go ahead and shut this off. So turn the bike off so I don't leave it on. Before I can go ahead and get started to doing any kind of installation, I need to go ahead and take this little mat. It's just a little workout mat. I got to be careful. I don't want to damage the paint. I don't want to worry about the paint. So I'm just going to kind of put it up on the tank. Anytime I'm working on any kind of tools around the bikes, I try to do something because you just never know when my hand might slip and I would die if I scratched the paint. That would be terrible. So to get this started, I'm gonna grab a screwdriver. You won't be able to see it right here, but when I'm done, I'll show you. There's a little groove at the very bottom of the little casing, and I'm just gonna stick my screwdriver in here, and I'm gonna kind of turn it left and right. And as I'm turning it left and right, this is actually pushing it out, and it just comes off that easily. So this one's off. I just need to move to the other side and do the other one. I'm at the other side now, and while I was walking over, I thought of a different way to show you that groove that I was talking about. I'm just gonna go ahead and twist this casing a little bit. That way the groove is gonna be on the side, and then you'll be able to see it as I get my screwdriver in there and gonna be able to pop it off. This is a little groove that I was talking about, and I'm just gonna simply put my screwdriver in here, and I'm just popping it left and right, moving it, and so you can see it popping off, and it comes off that easy. So now that I have both of the protective covers out, it's going to be the next step of taking out the lights and just replacing them. The next step is going to be just to simply remove the current bulbs that I have, and that's just as easy as I'm definitely just gonna push in and I'm just twisting it out, just like that. One quick little tip so that when I put the next one in, just to help me remember, because there's other little grooves, this back knob was at the 12 o'clock position, so if I make sure that when I put the new one in, that knob's at the 12 o'clock, it'll be much easier when I put it in. Another little trick I'm gonna show you, let me grab this new one. There's some electrical grease on this one that I just took out. I don't have any of that at the house, so I'm just gonna simply take some of this off, and I'm gonna put it on the new one. So that's a little tip that you can have for that too. I'm gonna set this old one down. Okay, if you remembered, I said I needed to make sure that the farthest back knob was in my 12 o'clock position, and it is. I'm gonna go ahead and put it in. I'm gonna gently push, and then it's just gonna twist. Just like that, I've installed the first one. Now I just need to do the other one. Gently pushing it and twisting out. And on this one, same thing. The farthest back knob was on around the 12 o'clock. I'm gonna take the new one. I'm gonna take off some of this electrical grease, and I'm gonna put it around the new one before I put it back in on the bike. Okay, that should do me. Double checking that the knob is where it needs to be. Put it in at 12 o'clock. Gently push it in. And I just gotta twist. There we have it. I have both of the lights installed, and now all I need to do is just put the new covers on. Before I put the cover in, I wanted to show you guys up close. This is the little groove that I was telling you about earlier that I used for the screwdriver that I popped it off. When I put this onto the light, I'm gonna try to make sure that I keep this down, just say, that way it'll help keep out any kind of rainwater, you know, and it won't sit there in your little lights area. It's just a matter of popping it on. If you do get it, you know, maybe it's not at the bottom, you can twist these just like I showed you earlier. You'll notice one thing too, On the old ones, they were orange. These ones are kind of gray. So I'm excited to see how these will look on the bike when the other one's installed. Looking for my groove. Okay, I'm just kind of double checking where my groove is at. That way I can have it down towards the bottom. And it's just a matter of popping it in. I got just a little bit off, so I'm going to go ahead and push it down. Just like that, I've taken out the old incandescent bulbs and I've installed 2 new LEDs. I showed you the before, and now that we're completely installed, I'm going to go ahead and show you the after. So let's go ahead and turn on the bike. As you'll notice right off, whoops, it doesn't like that I turned it back on. As you notice, these lights stay white right now. They're gonna run white the whole time that these are on until I do the signal light. It's one benefit that you have that you'll have extra white light as you're riding, especially at night, and it helps, you know, in the closer vicinity as you're, you know, on your bike. When I turn the signal light on, which it does go to orange, so you have that availability, the orange when you need to turn, and then you have the white. We really like having the white light, you know, for that extra brightness while we're riding. If you are in the market for new LED lights, make sure you go check out LED Factory Mart. They have fantastic products. I can't wait to go ahead and get this bike out and try it out. So as always, until next time, stay safe and have fun.